What's the difference? I remembered to meet him. That is an infinitive. Or I remembered meeting him. That one is a gerund. The verb remember can be followed by both, but the meaning is very different. Remember can be followed by an infinitive, a to verb. When it is followed by a to verb, like remember to go, remember to eat, first you remember you have to do something, and then you do it. Here's an example. I remembered to meet him. Don't forget that ed sound is a d here. I remembered to meet him. First, I remembered I was to meet him, and then I met him. One more example. I remembered to pay my bills. First, I remembered I had to pay my bills, and then I paid them. I'm using the past tense here, but you don't have to. Remember can be used in the present also. So now let's look at remember plus a gerund, that ing verb. This is different. You do something, and then you remember doing it. It's kind of the opposite. Here's an example of this one. I remembered meeting him. This is different. First, I met him, and then I remembered meeting him. So the opposite. And one more example here of this. I remember studying this last year. First, I studied it last year, and now I am remembering that I studied this before. So in summary, remember to do something means first you remember you have something to do, and then you do it. It's a reminder to do something. And when you use an ing verb, a gerund, with remember, it means you remember doing that something. First, you do something, and then you remember doing it. So it's like a memory of doing it. Okay, how about a little conversation practice? Do you remember doing anything fun last year? Maybe you can ask a friend this question. What are 3 things you need to remember to do tomorrow? So keep in mind, these 4 verbs are special. They can all be followed by both a gerund and an infinitive, but the meaning completely changes. If you want to learn more about that, there's a few other videos out there on these.